I don't know how much it's going to do, though. Alright, is there one lap to go? I believe so. Alright, one lap to go. Are we live? I think we're live. Awesome. So, for people watching this video right now, I apologize if I am a little distracted for the first 30-40 minutes or so, as there is still the Packer game going on. That is, as sad as it sounds, still a possibility to come back, even though they just got a touchback at the 5. God damn it. Alrighty, so I think there's about one lap to go. Obviously, everyone is here for my reaction to the race, which I am watching right now. Obviously, it's the championship battle between Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick, and Kyle Busch. So it's like I said, I'm going to be a little distracted for the first 20-30 minutes of the race. That's because there's the latter half of the Packer game going on, which after 3 quarters, they have not scored a single point. Which, thanks to the actually surprisingly good defense for the Packers today, they're still less than 2 touchdowns down. Just takes 2 big plays to get them right back in the game, but I'm not getting too excited. I mean, they'll still only be 6-4 if they win today. They have a decently easy schedule coming up, but they have not been playing like a playoff team. As everyone expected once Rodgers went down, the Packers got exposed for the bad team as they are, for the most part. Not quite a lap to go, a little more than a lap to go. I think, though, I will have the game loaded up in the background, NR 2003, so that way if anything crazy goes on, I can immediately switch over to the game and try some reenacting. But look, alright, the lights on the pace car are off. 1 lap to go. Maybe I'll tweet. Maybe I'll do some tweeting while I'm watching this race, so if people aren't watching this video, they can still follow my tweets if they, who is ever crazy enough to be interested in how I feel about this race. Still a commercial for the Packer game. I hope it's not Kyle Busch. He's the guy I would like to see win it the least. Even if Busch won, I still wouldn't be as disappointed as I would be had Johnson won it. But obviously I'm pulling for Truex. Keselowski is probably my second. Harvick's a close third. I don't have anything against Harvick. I'd just rather see Truex get his first or Keselowski get another one. And not a huge Kyle Busch fan, but I don't know. He's not gonna say he's grown on me, but I've disliked him less over the years. I don't even know why I keep checking in on the Packer game. It's basically a lost cause at this point, unfortunately. Getting audio only on one side. Alright, I'll try adjusting that. Alright, sometimes my cable for my microphone gets a little screwy, so alright, I tried adjusting the cable. Let me know if there's still only audio coming on one side. It's on NBC for me. Yeah, the chat probably did freeze. Yep, there we go. The race is on NBC for me. Channel 4 for me. And green flag. End of lap 1. Wow. I switched it away from the race at the wrong time. Alright, Truex gets that lead. Hamlin and Busch in 2nd and 3rd. Here comes Busch. Hugging the bottom. Well, he's got fresh tires. He's trying to use up that bottom. Truex able to hold on after 2 laps. No, wheel isn't fixed yet, unfortunately. Still using this guy. Still using the controller when I need to. I want to get this thing fixed shortly. I miss using the wheel. Man, Busch is still right on Truex's heels. Truex moved down to the bottom line in the turns. 2nd and 14, Packers. They are backed up, and Hundley's running backwards. He's thrown it away. 3rd down and 14. Ah, Jesus, that is getting sad to watch. Oh, here comes Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch looking to pass early on, but Truex holding on. Why is this not refreshing? Oh, there we go. There we go. I was wondering why that still said warm-up. Oh, yellow already. It showed up on my computer before I'm seeing it on TV. I just switched to yellow. Yep, here it comes on TV. All right. I got a smoker. Oh, Corey LaJoy. Is that Corey LaJoy? No, Joey Gase. Got right side damage. Got a car into the wall already after 5 laps. All right, 4th and 11 for the Packers. They're punting. I think it's safe to say that they've conceded. Ouch. Ouchie. Alrighty. The first caution, 5 laps in. Now I can switch back to the Packer game without guilt. Which they, I think, just got stopped because it went to commercial. Lovely. Well, are the... God damn it. Of course the Rams can't win this goddamn game. I won't be as sad if the Packers lose, just as long as the Bears and the Rams win as well. Which would mean the Vikings and the Lions lose. How's my fantasy at? You guys are going to see a very ADHD Cody during the stream. I'm going to be all over the place. Yahoo Fantasy Football. My one league I actually care about. I'm actually doing pretty close. I'm 8-2, and I'm right neck and neck in this game. Michael Thomas, Kenny Stills, David Johnson Jr., Jamal Williams, Demaryius Thomas, Jared Cook, and the Seattle defense to step up if I'm gonna win that one. Alright, enough with the damn cautions. Commercials. Well, I'm assuming the Packers, unless they took a really long time out. That's right, they punted it. They forgot they... I thought they went for it. They punted it. I mean, just takes one turnover. They can be right back in it. I mean, sadly, both offenses are terrible in this game so far. Packers are losing 13-0 right now, with about 13 or 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. No, like 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I mean, hell, if the Patriots can get 25 points in one quarter, anything's possible. All right, come on, defense. Get a fumble recovery or a pick six here or something. And just let them run for a first down. On first down. That's the way to do it, boys. Race back on. This game is getting sad. Well, if the Packers don't make the playoffs this year, 8 years in a row was a hell of a run. At least they got one ring out of it. Could be like the Vikings that don't have a single fucking Super Bowl ring. One of only 2 teams to go to 4 and lose all 4. First down, god damn it. Is the race back on yet? Not quite. The pace car lights are off, so they're about to go back green. We got Truex starting on the outside. Oh, we got yet another Packer down. Kenny Clark. Nothing is going our way in this race or this game. As sad as the season's been, if we lose today, we'll only be 500. But seems like they're worse. I mean, obviously they are without Rodgers. I don't think they're going to finish 500 if they keep playing this way. Maybe 6-10. Maybe 7-9. Maybe get a win against the Browns and maybe the Lions. All right. So Truex is on the top line. Hamlin is underneath him for this restart. Kenny Clark is still down. All right, pace car's in. All right, we are back green. Now, how come the live leaderboard isn't updating as such? There goes Truex. There we go. Man, I like that backstretch cable cam. That thing goes like 100 miles an hour. Here comes Brad Keselowski. Whoa, 3 wide in the turn. Whoa, Truex almost came up into Brad Keselowski. There goes Brad Keselowski diving underneath Kyle Busch and taking that spot away. And he's making a move on Harvick. Keselowski is second for the points leaders. Man, Brad Keselowski is moving on up. He wants to get up front fast. He moved about 5 or 6 positions in like the last 2 laps. Now he's going down on Hamlin. Hamlin's running the high line right up next to the wall. Still a commercial for the Packer game. I hope Kenny Clark is okay. Looked like something with his leg. Alright, BK is third. Oh, who's in first? Larson took the spot away from Truex, it looks like. But they're not updating it yet. There we go. Yeah, they just updated it. Oh, here comes Brad Keselowski right on the heels of Truex. There he goes. He's trying to make a move, and it looks like he's got it. Brad Keselowski to the lead. If the race ended right now, he would win the championship. Stupid fuzz. If the Packers lose, the Bears lose, and the Vikings win, I think that's about season wrap for the Packers. I don't know if they're going to catch up 3 games, a 3-game lead to the Vikings in 6 weeks. 5 weeks. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Lovely. 10 minutes to go. They're about 5 yards shy of midfield. Strip that damn ball out. Earnhardt. Hopefully you can win like I did in your car this morning. I wonder if we're going to have as crazy of an ending for this race as we did last year. With Carl Edwards flying through the air. Alright, I see Mike Daniels pumped up. It looks like they stopped him, and it's 3rd down now. Come on. I like how when the Packers finally get the missing pieces they needed, a decent running backs and a decent running game, is when Aaron Rodgers is injured. The Packers, when they finally have decent running backs, well, Jamal Williams, Aaron Jones, and Ty Montgomery all look good, but none of them can stay healthy for longer than 2 weeks. The defense is finally coming together, but now the offense can't do shit. Well, 4th down, they're punting. Oh, wow. Kyle Busch is in 12th? Come on, Trevor Davis, return this one for a touchdown. I'm switching back over to the Packer games momentarily. Don't jump off sides. They're going to try the hard count. Possibly. Alright, no, they didn't. Alright, fair catch within the 10. That's not going to win us games. Whoa. How much would everyone's minds get blown if Danica won today? Her last ever race, she gets her win. She finally gets a win. Alright, obviously, with 7.5 minutes to go, down by 13, if the Packers do not score on this drive, that's game over. They need a touchdown, like a field goal. Going down by only 10 with like 3 or 4 minutes to go ain't gonna cut it. Packers need a touchdown on this drive, or I think it's suffice to say game over. Nice throw and catch to Devontae for a gain of 20 or 30. How come you're not taking those shots? Nice quick decisions like that. Hundley definitely hasn't been playing great today, but I don't think he deserves as much crap as he's been getting so far. My main criticisms of him, he needs to not run backwards if he's under pressure, and he needs to just not stare down a receiver for too long, any particular receiver, and just get rid of the ball if he's under pressure. Just those are my main criticisms. Otherwise, he's... Holy shit, someone just got rocked. Oh, and that's a fumble. Wonderful. Alright, game over. All right, Packers looks like are going to drop to 5-5. Right as I'm talking about how Hundley needs to get rid of the ball, it looks like he just got sacked. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a fumble. All right. All these Dale Jr. commercials are making me sad. All right, I think it's safe to say Packers lose. The only thing I can root for now is the Rams beating the Vikings. Are you putting them back in? And of course, the Rams are losing too. Yeah, if the Packers lose today and the Vikings win, I think it's going to be too many games back from the division lead too far into the season to overcome. And I'm pretty sure, since there's a decent amount of NFC teams this year, I'm pretty sure the Packers are not in contention whatsoever to get a wild card spot. I think their only way they can, aside from winning out, I think their only way to make the playoffs at this point is to win the division. I mean, at the very least, I think they can only, if they lose today, they can only afford 2 more losses the entire rest of the season. I mean, if the Vikings just collapse, I mean, divisions have been won at 9-7, but I'm not counting on that. Maybe 10-6, but I'm not counting on the Packers going on a 5-1 run after today's game. Sadly, that's definitely a fumble. I don't know why they keep reviewing it. Kitty. Oh my gosh. So many commercials. Alright, we get it. The Camry's awesome. Holy crap, Miami's got a lot of skyscrapers. Alright, who is leading right now? Is it still Larson? Who's in second? Kozlowski, Kyle Busch. Truex dropped to 4th? I missed that. Uh-oh. Why is there a ref being carted off? I missed something there. I think that's game over for the Packers. All right, you're getting squirmy. I'm putting you back. This race is getting sad. Or game, not race. They're down. I mean, if the Ravens get a field goal here, I mean, obviously it looks like the Packers are going to lose this game, but props to the fucking defense. I mean, the Packers had how many turnovers? The Ravens have had how many possessions? Just in general to only give up 13 points 55 minutes into the game, or 13 points, did I say? Stopped them on 3rd down, but they're going to take the field goal to go up 16-0. Well, careful not to get into the wall. Well, William Byron got into the wall last night riding that high line and didn't stop him from catching Sadler, although Ryan Preece had a lot to do with that, but I still don't blame him. Packers took a timeout. They're actually still counting on making a 16-point comeback in the last 5 minutes. I mean, I've seen crazier things. I'm not counting it on it happening, but I've seen crazier things. Poor Packers. They finally have some decent running backs and a decent defense, and Rodgers is out. Come on, Justin Tucker, miss it. I've got you as my fantasy kicker, but the game I have you as my kicker in is already a blowout in my favor anyway, so I don't think the short little kick is going to matter. Miss it. Right down the middle. Packers down 16 points with about 4:45 to go. Don't know if they're going to be able to catch back up, especially if the offense has scored absolutely nothing 55 minutes in. That Eureka car, is that the second one that was on NN Racing? Trying to download all the cars, every single car. Oh, sweet. Rupe, however you pronounce that. Uploaded the last AJ Allmendinger cars for the 2017 season, and they look awesome like usual. Download. Trying to collect all the paint schemes for the 2017 season so I can compile them all into a big, massive 2017 car set, similar to what the 2004 TRG car set for NR 2003. Alright, since we're just in the middle of stage 1, I'm switching just to the game real quick since the game is in the last 4 minutes. Put Joe Callahan in for the last 5 minutes. We could have a hell of a comeback with him. It's nothing to lose. I mean, we're already losing at this point. I mean, I was on the Hundley bandwagon, but he has been playing terrible today. Just staring down receivers too long, not knowing when to throw the ball away. He just runs backwards the second he is under pressure. He's good at escaping stuff, don't get me wrong. He's, like, I'm not saying he's awful. He's got some good qualities, but I don't know. I don't think he's got what it takes to be a solid backup to be able to win at least like 500% or 50% of the games. 500%. To be able to go 500 in the interim. Nice throw. Hurry up. Might be too little, too late. Johnson, no. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, Johnson's got a right rear down. No yellow, though. Well, it's not like he can win an 8th championship. Boo-hoo him. See, where they just went like 30 yards in like a minute. Where's that momentum earlier? Yep, now he's staring down a receiver. That's intentional grounding. Oh yeah, there it is. Extract 2. Sorry guys, I know you're here for me to watch the race, but just watching the Packers officially lose before I switch over to the race for good. While I'm doing some NR 2003 stuff in the background.
Oh, no.
I thought that was incomplete too. I mean, they're not going to win this game, but I mean, if Des Bryant's catch wasn't a catch, that wasn't either. This is just getting sad. Not even angry, it's just saddening. Seeing the Packers, such a great franchise, struggling so much. We're reviewing the previous play. Alright, where is my book? And our 2003 car sets. That oh no in the background was a reaction to the Packers fumbling and possibly the game being lost for good. Alright, 33, Martinsville Speedway, Allmendinger, 33 Allmendinger, here we go. Starting to fill in some more missing pieces of the car set. And yes, I know I'm going to go back to the race soon. I'm just finishing up watching the Packers lose. Oh yeah, I forgot Mickey's at this game. I was trying to convince her that the Packers had a fighting chance and might actually win. Sorry that I got her hopes up. Alright, so it's an incomplete pass, so we still get the ball back, but they have to get 16 points in 3 minutes to tie it, so... So you're saying there's a chance? Yeah, well... yeah, we can only see so many Packers miracles in the last couple seasons before we start to run out of luck. Well, it's 4th and 11, so they don't get it right here, game over. Yep, Hundley sacked. Game over, alright. Time to switch back to the race. Let's see Truex get that championship. Alright, 35, Phoenix. Raceway. 48. Oh, 47. Man, when was the last time the Packers got shut out? It's probably been a while. A big fat goose egg under the scoreboard. Yeah, that's sad. I'm not complaining though. I'm the first Packers fan to acknowledge I've been very spoiled with Favre and Rodgers back-to-back, so I try not to whine too much when they lose. I can have my gripes, but I won't just sit there and whine. Oh, we suck. Two back-to-back Hall of Fame quarterbacks. You're not going to win every game. Alright, back to the race. Got Kurt Busch right behind Truex. Truex, you or Keselowski, I would like to see win, so I'm happy with the current setup right now. At second and third. Yeah, I feel bad. I got Mickey's hopes up that this, you're gonna have a chance in this game. I suppose, since I was going to a while ago, now is as good a time as ever to. Packers still haven't lost yet. Sad. Packers fan comes all the way from Mexico just to see a big fat goose egg laid down by the Packers at Lambeau. Go out of bounds, you fucker. God damn it. Even if the Packers can get just a fucking field goal. Just for pride. Just to get that 0 off the scoreboard. Oh, look at that. I mean, there's still plenty of Packers fans there. And I only heard one big boo. That was after Sunley took a really bad sack. Lots of other teams will start booing their home team. I only heard one boo, and I was disappointed. But I was still honestly expecting way more for how bad the Packers have been playing. Packers are usually pretty loyal fans to their team. Usually. They can hate some of the coaching staff and higher-ups, but they love the team as a whole. My thoughts on that haven't changed. It's a pathetic display of football today, but nothing's changed. I'll still be rooting for them every goddamn week. They're showing the replay from last week of Chase Elliott and Hamlin. Chase running Hamlin into the wall. Man, so many exciting sports and racing moments is when I'm not recording my reaction. That's why I should just do it every goddamn race and game. Because I was losing my mind when that was happening. Oh, we got Harvick right behind Truex. Damn, the Steelers low-key 8-2 right now. They're kind of silently dominating the AFC. The exception of the Patriots also having, I believe, that same record. 7-2, excuse me. Oh, here comes Harvick. Still trying to hike that pass. Not quite. Doesn't quite have it there. Just trying to make the move in turns 1 and 2. Trying that low line. Truex is still able to hold that outside pretty well. Get a good run off the corners. And it looks like the Ravens downed the punt at like the 1-inch line for like the 3rd time this game. Jesus. So like I said, as disappointing as the game was for the Packers today, I'm always the first to rip the defense, so I'll be the first to praise them. I mean, as how many possessions the Ravens had today to give up only 16 points after how many turnovers and possessions. I mean, that's saying something. Oh, no. It was an interception. And now Hundley has 3 today. Jesus Christ, Alright, time to stop defending Hundley. And he was okay as a backup, but once you're like into your 5th or 6th start, can't be making these same mistakes before you start to get some criticism. And now Harvick is past Truex while I was paying attention to the Packers being crappy. Alright. And that's game. Ravens just scored a touchdown. I want to see the social media explosions on Facebook. All the Packers fans are usually pretty whiny after the Packers lose on the Facebook page. Well, then again, which team doesn't have whiny fans on social media after they lose? This is getting sad. It's not getting sad, it's been sad for a long time. So like I said, obviously the Packers aren't going to win now. Just at least get a fucking field goal just to get that stupid 0 off the scoreboard. Oh, is that going to be a touchback? The ball was loose. Oh, that might be a touchback. Some stupid ticky-tack horrible rule on a fluke play might actually keep the Packers in this. Because he was like bobbling the ball as he was reaching for the pylon and stretching out. From what I've seen in the past, that's called a touchback usually. If you don't have full possession as you're stretching out over the pylon. So like I said, the Packers aren't going to fucking win. They're not going to get 16 points in the next 2 minutes, but just to make it a little less embarrassing of a loss. Are they going to get it back? Oh, call stands. Never mind, touchdown. Traveling toy guy, that is a good question. What happens if every playoff contender wrecks out? That is an interesting question. I don't know. You guys discuss the answer while I take a really quick break. Alright, I think it's safe to say the Packers lost. We've got 10 laps to go in stage 1. Kyle Larson still out front with all the final 4 contenders right after him. Brad Keselowski second, and third is Harvick, fourth is Truex, and Kyle Busch is fifth. Alrighty. To Homestead. Should I start painting a car? Do some random crashing? Or actually have no ADHD in this?
Under 3,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
I think ADHD time's kicking in. Time to do some random crashing. Oh. This just in. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has gone rogue. He's trying to take out the entire field. Holy crap, we just got bumped up to like 60 waters. I think we just got people in thinking this is the actual race. Sorry guys. For anyone here to watch the actual race, you're out of luck. This is just some balding, pale, fatty just watching the race instead. If you're into that kind of stuff, then you're in luck. I was messing around with this game while there's a commercial on, otherwise I'm gonna go back to watching. Whoa. Save it. Oh, no. Just barely tapped the wall. Shit. This is the sound pack. It's a mixture of the Super Speedway 2.0 sounds and the Z-Chan Real Life Sound Pack version 4.0. The folders of which the links can be found down below in the description to the simracingdesign.com, the thread with all the updated sound packs. Is where you can find them. Yeah, it's a mixture. Like all the collision and like track sounds and wall sounds is the Super Speedway sound pack, the 2.0, and the engine sounds are the Z-Chan, the real life engine sound pack. Every stream is getting flagged with NASCAR. Well, I'm not watching it. Oh yeah, nothing here. Go back and watch the diecast giveaway video and reply to my comment, please, since I caught you. I tried commenting a few days ago, but I haven't gotten a reply from you yet. We got the 18 coming up on Harvick. I mean, the stage doesn't really matter since we're in the last... The stage points don't matter since we're in the last race anyway. So we're not really racing for the stage anymore, but... Alright, 4 is letting Kyle Busch go for third position. Kyle Busch is going around the outside. Keselowski is still in second. So if the race ended right now at the end of stage 1, Keselowski would win the championship. Oh yeah, nothing here, that's right. You were the one I did hear from. Sorry, I got you mixed up with NASCAR Nation. The other two-worded account name that starts with N. I got you mixed up with. Nothing here. NASCAR Nation. Yes, I have been in contact with you. I'm just waiting to hear back from the other two guys, and then I'm going to get all 3 pairs of diecast sent out. Alright, looks like Larson wins the stage. Keselowski is in second. Alright, so if the race ended right now, Keselowski would be the champion. But we have 2 more stages to go. Whoa! Busch checked up a lot there. Now I'm going around. Let's cause a big wreck, because why not? Because it's a game and we can cause as much carnage as we want without any repercussions. Except maybe my computer getting lagged out a little bit. Alright, Homestead, Miami. I think the Packers dropped to 5-5 unless they pulled off a miraculous 23-point comeback in the last minute when I wasn't paying attention, in which case I would probably kill myself for missing that. So the Packers dropped to 5-5, I'm assuming. Shoot, where are the Vikings at? Where are the Vikings at? Come on, Rams, please have beat the Vikings. Fuck, nope. Alright, Vikings are going to win, Lions win, and the Packers lose. Literally the worst case scenario for the Packers trying to make the playoffs this year. Fuck. Alright. They need to go on a run in the next, like, next 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Yeah, they need to, like, win out, basically. So if they win all 6 games, they'll finish 11-5. If they lose 1, they'll finish 10-6. If they lose 2, they'll finish 9-7. I don't know if 9-7 will get them in, to be honest. I don't think so. The NFC is pretty strong looking this year. Actually, no, I got a better idea. Why am I crashing Junior? Why am I crashing Junior when I can be crashing NFL cars? Oh shit, the Chiefs and the Giants in overtime? Are you kidding me? I really want to see the Giants win this just because of how bad they are. Watch this guy return this kick for a touchdown. Alright, so the Chiefs punted. So next score wins. Be it a field goal or what have you. Alright, now I can crash all the rest of the cars guilt-free since it's just the rest of the NFL. Speaking of the Vikings. U.S. Bank. We got a stupid corporate bank as the name of our stadium instead of one of our founding players/coaches. I guess the Packers are the only one to really have that. Have the name of one of the founders as the stadium name instead of some sort of corporate sponsor.
Going green. Pace car's in. You've been disqualified for reckless driving.
Alright, waiting for them to come back around. Get a full head of steam so I can get them as they're coming down the back stretch. Let's see if we can send someone into a palm tree.
Green, green, green.
And yes, I am going to switch back to the race. It was just a commercial last time I checked. Alright, they're pitting. Shoot. Alright, 42, first off pit road. Alright, it's for the most part the same order coming off pit road. I'm going to barrel roll a lot right here. So I'm destroyed by the Browns. We are going to lose to the Browns in real life, watch. The Browns are going to go 1-15 with their one win coming against the Packers. I've been saying that for the last, like, 4 weeks. I'm sure the Jets enjoyed that. Drilling the Patriots while they're upside down. Yeah, wait for the Browns. Boom, what a Browns thing to do. They had a clear shot to get around everyone else. Just go high, and don't hit the rolling car. What do? Hit the rolling car. Michael Joseph Patton. Apparently he missed my disclaimer earlier. Still commercial? Yeah, still commercial. The real race is not on my channel because I don't want to get my channel shut down. Get an antenna and turn on channel 4 if you want to see the race. Or go to any sports bar, I'm sure we'll have it on right now. If you ask nicely, they'll turn on one of the TVs. And yes, nothing here. I got your messages, just like I said before. I got them, and I'm just waiting to respond until I hear back from the other two guys, and then I'm going to get them all sent off at once. So I will reply to you on there once I've heard back from the other two people, which I'll have to reach out to again shortly. Hello, Panthers. Hey, Cam Newton. Knock, knock. Who's there? The wall. Bam. Oh, save it. Kind of. Nope. Screw you, Ravens. You shall not pass. You shall not pass. Oh. I'd say that right there was pretty symbolic of today's game. The Ravens sending the Packers rolling with their tail between their legs. Still a damn commercial, Jesus. I think NASCAR is rich enough. Actually, no, I've heard they're losing tons of sponsors. That is something I learned, actually, for those NASCAR buffs out there. With all these new, like, secondary and alternate paint schemes that the drivers are getting more and more common throughout the years, is actually a mixed blessing. I mean, we get cooler, more unique paint schemes every year, but the reason a lot of times that happens is because the drivers don't have a full primary sponsor for the entire year that's willing to pay a full year's contract. That's why they need to get these other secondary sponsors and other things to fill in some of these alternate races with the primary paint scheme. So it's cool because we get cool paint schemes, but bad because apparently a lot of primary sponsors are getting more hesitant to sign on for a full year to certain drivers or just to follow the sport in general. They're seeing those empty seats. Keselowski's making a move on the inside of Larson. Don't battle too hard. Holy crap, those two got a huge jump from the rest of the field.
You've been disqualified for reckless driving.
Disqualified, huh? Disqualify this.
Here comes the leader.
There's like one car mainly that made it through unscathed. That one way up there, I wanted to see who that was. So Keselowski,
Pitting now.
once again, if the championship ended right now. I didn't name this car set, the driver names. They were named when I got it. Was that the Broncos that made it through? The Broncos getting lucky. That's new for this season. Alright, come on, Truex. I honestly wouldn't mind anyone except Kyle Busch. I mean, if Kyle Busch won, I wouldn't lose any sleep. But I'd much rather see the other three, particularly Truex, because I personally believe he deserves it for how much he dominated this season. I'll stop messing around with the game just for a little bit and switch back to this. My fancy little layout I got with the race center. Alright, we're 9 laps into stage 2. Joey Logano. No one's talked about him since he missed out on the chase. Or is it still called the chase, or is it technically just referred to as the playoffs now? I always say the chase. They took down all NASCAR streams. Well, good thing I'm not broadcasting the race. That's exactly why I'm not broadcasting the race at all. Not even just a little tiny thing in the corner of the screen. Because I do not want to get my channel shut down or hurt. I have no problem putting the little race center thing, just the standings on the side. But other than that, it's just going to be me, my ugly face, and the chat. That's all that's in this video. Oh yeah, and my little social media plugs and the NASCAR logo. Still giving credit to NASCAR with their giant logo, branding them, and just for me using their little race center thing on the side. I'm not illegally broadcasting any race whatsoever, though. I learned that lesson the hard way. Tried doing that last year this time for the last race of the season. Tried to have my face cam with a little tiny race on the corner, watching my reaction to the end of the race. My channel got shut down and I got banned from live streaming for what I thought was 6 months, but it actually turned out to be 3 months, fortunately. So yeah, I'm not going to do that again. That technically didn't even count as a copyright strike either, so my channel is still, once that 3 months ended, my channel is still completely 100% clean. I would like to keep it that way. That's why I usually don't. In my Can I Recreate streams, I usually try not to show the replays anymore in the stream of what I'm trying to recreate. I kind of just leave it on the viewer to kind of go look up what I'm going to be recreating. Alright, the 5 playoff contenders are within 2.5 seconds of the leader. Here we have Kyle Busch making a move on Brad Keselowski. Kyle Busch has been on record. They've both been on record saying they don't like each other, basically. Kyle Busch is an ass. And I look like a horse. Do you race online? I want to. I'll do just an occasional little SMS server if I can find one without a password, because I'm not in any leagues, so I'll occasionally go in SMS lobby. But I haven't really since I've been using my controller ever since my wheel. My wheel is out of order at the moment. Not my wheels, my pedals. God damn, my nose is itchy. I'm not picking it, see? Just itching, just scratching the tip. That's what she said. That's inappropriate. Alright, Harvick's catching up to Larson. He's gaining on him. Larson doesn't want anyone in, or Harvick doesn't want anyone in front of him. Oh, looks like the Giants are one chip shot field goal away from beating the Chiefs. Right, the sun still needs to go down. It's when this track changes. You can see the shadow from the grandstand starting to take over the track in that one corner. Still right, nipping at his heels. Harvick's running the middle. Larson's running right next to the outside wall. Yeah, the Giants just beat the Chiefs. Chiefs probably feel crappy. Broncos and Raiders probably loved that. Because the Chiefs started off really strong, but now they're kind of losing a few games. The Broncos are, I mean, they could go on a run and still win the division at 10-6. And the Raiders are, like, I think right around 500. I think, like, maybe one game under 500. Alright, commercial. Back to messing around.
Get ready now. Going green. Get on in.
Oh yeah, I need to show you guys. I painted 2 cars. I kid you not, and I'm actually fairly proud of how they turned out. And they're both going towards Can I Recreate? Here's the first one I did. I was waiting forever for it to come out. I couldn't find it anywhere. Kept looking, couldn't find it, so finally I decided I'd try painting it myself. Scott Dixon's 2017 Indianapolis. His Indy 500 car that he had that wreck in. If you look, I even tried to paint the helmet a little bit, a little design on the helmet that he had. Another paint scheme I painted. I'm fairly proud of how it turned out. Let's find it. Is Kevin LePage's number 61 2008 Ford Fusion in the Grand National Series, or the Nationwide Series. The wreck, or the car is infamous for the LePaging wreck, where he pulled out in front of the field and took out like 2/3 of the field. Alright, come on, load. Can you imagine if Danica wins today? Or just like Jeffrey Earnhardt? It's like some... it's a complete unheard of person. Why is it taking so long to load? Yep, Harvick's dropped a little bit back from Larson. Yeah, here we go. And the paint scheme looks pretty easy, and the paint scheme was pretty easy. It's just the numbers and then this little yellow stripe. This little curvy yellow part up by the headlights was a little tricky. But the thing that took me longest with this paint scheme, all these contingencies, these tiny little decals, I did every single one by scratch to completely try to match it how it was to real life. This wasn't just a little contingency set that I downloaded and just copied and pasted. I did every tiny little decal one by one to try to match it up to how he had it in real life. So those are the two paint schemes I've made. That being said, I'm already bored of messing around at Homestead, so I'm gonna go back to this for a second. I'm gonna switch a couple things around in the game and then go back to the game. I wanna mess around with the Indy cars for a little bit after I got reminded that I did that Scott Dixon. That Scott Dixon paint scheme. So we are going to switch back to IndyCar sounds. What happened to Keselowski? He's in fourth now in the championship standings. He's in the last. Truex Jr. still fourth. Alright, IndyCar sounds. Shoot. Copy, paste. It's been a fairly clean race so far. Only one caution, really, I think. That's how I like it. Second, third, fourth, fifth. Wow. Who would have figured? And watch Larson's engine blow with like 20 laps to go. That'd be just about right for as luck he's had so far. Chase Elliott, who will be in the number 9 car next year. Playoffs? Sorry, he said it, so I had to. Oh, Jim Mora. Alright, let's do a random can I recreate Scott. We're gonna mess around at Indy with Scott Dixon for a little bit. I think I might have the temperature turned way too far down, so I might have to exit out of the game once again and change it. Yes, I know my battery is running low. Alright, switch this over. Yeah, negative 370. I need to turn that temperature back up. I don't know why I had to turn that far down. That's right, when you have it this far down, you just go in reverse when you try to accelerate. So many stupid setting changes on my part. Tracks. So like I said at the beginning of the stream, I told you there's going to be lots of ADHD going on. I'm all over the place. Chat. Alright. Let's randomly try to recreate Scott Dixon's 2017 Indy 500 flip. Because why not? Shit, that's right. They always crash. Stupid cat hair. There we go. All right, those go off. Oh. Oh, not quite. Kyle Busch trying to clear the 4 of Harvick. Wasn't able to quite get him. He's trying to dive down to the bottom again to do it. Harvick's making good speed in that higher line, though. He's going to slide up in front, but then Harvick's going to get a run. Nope. Kyle Busch is able to hold on.
Drivers, to your cars.
And yes, it is safe to go 180 down the pits at Indianapolis. To get a little bit more realistic IndyCar speeds of now for this track, I changed the track temperature down a little bit so we can get closer to like 230, 235 top speed. Maybe I have the temperature down a little too much. So we're just going to pretend right here that a car bounces off the wall in front of us, hits us. Oh no, shoot. Not quite. I didn't spin around as quickly as I wanted to. Ouch. The damage is on full. You'd think there'd be a little bit more damage. Lots of cars in the pits. For some reason, yeah, this track, a lot of cars get damaged or hit the walls with the way the settings are. Still a commercial for the NASCAR race. Oh. Pretend this car bounced off the wall. Oh shoot. God darn it. Each time I... Whoa. Each time I downshift to reverse, I'm not spinning nearly as fast as I want to. I'm trying to spin and then get airborne, because I don't think I'm going to be able to just ramp off the car. Obviously, I can't control if an AI car just bounces off the wall in front of me. Alright, just got back from commercial in the race. Lots of unpainted pit boxes. Whoa. All the cars are just in the pits and damage. If you look closer, there's the little tiny Cessna logos on the top of the mirrors. Those were hard to position on there. Still Kyle Larson leading. jeez. Ow. Holy crap, that guy was going fast coming out of the pits. Alright, Kozlowski's in the pits. 11.8, that was a quick stop. Yeah, something with these track settings, I need to figure it out, or I need to find a different, a good OWR Indianapolis that can get a little faster and all the cars aren't wrecking. There's a lot of OWR Indianapolis is mainly this one and the 06 one. Without any adjustments, the max I can get and max the AI can get is like maybe 220. But now they go like closer to 230, 235 sometimes. Oh, speaking of them crashing in this track, they're going blind into a wreck right now. Oh, hey, that guy actually bounced off the wall. Maybe he'll do it on this turn too. I'm just gonna sit right behind him in case he bounces off the wall. Alright, well, I'm gonna pretend he did. Oh, actually wasn't half bad if I didn't get stuck in the fence. And the reason I'm doing it race right now versus I'll just practice is because there's no people in the stands during the practice and happy hour. If I get a good attempt, I'd at least want people to be in the stands so it didn't look silly having the Indy 500 have completely empty stands. I do have the Monster Energy Cup beta mod. Whoa! They showed the replay of Kyle Busch getting on the pit road and he almost hit the barrels. Was it Jay Howard, the other car that was involved in Scott Dixon's crash? I'm trying to remember the guy's name. The guy that got tight coming out of turn 1 and then hit the wall. You know who I'm talking about. Whoever that was, I'm never telling you. Oh, that guy actually hit the wall coming out of one of the... or going into one of the short turns. That's exactly what I need to have happen. Kyle Larson getting held up behind Jimmy Johnson. Jeez, that was close. Nope.
We got a wreck in turn 2. You all
I think I took out the leaders in that. That Tunkel guy was leading. What a shame. I'm excited for the Indy 500. I know it's still 6 months away, but I'm excited. Still a commercial for the race. Because NASCAR doesn't have enough money, apparently. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll race these first few laps with this... Actually, hold on a second. Just needed to plug my laptop in. Yeah, something, I don't know if it's the temperature changes I made to make the cars go a little bit faster, but yeah, something with the settings in this track causes a lot of cars to wreck really frequently. Still a commercial. I'll probably go back to the race for a little bit. My race screen once this commercial's over. But yeah, I expect a pretty big wreck, at least a lap in, if not sooner. I need to like adjust the bump draft or the drafting distance, the bunching distance, both. Yeah, we're going a little too fast right now. I think I need to turn the... There we go, there's a big wreck. Car into the outside wall. There's another one. Great, they come back up across the track. Holy crap, no! And another one! And I'll just fly blindly into it. Can't see where we're going. Just keep going. 4 and 18 are still right next to each other. Harvick is right behind Kyle Busch. I think I can still actually try that crash this next lap around. My car's a little bit damaged, but it still works. Oh, they almost just crashed in front of me. Well, that guy's going to the pits. I'm going to bump draft this dude. Bump drafting in Indy cars. That didn't work. Alright. Look at that, a weight shift rollover in an Indy car. How often do you see that? And my car still works. That's good when your transmission sounds like that. I'm gonna go back to the race screen just for a little bit since... Alright, we got 25 laps to go in the second stage. Truex is the last out of the championship 4. Kyle Busch is first. Apparently Truex hit the wall slightly a little bit ago. Check my hard drive space. I know I don't got too much space left on my computer. Oh yeah, I gotta transfer some stuff over to my backup drive. Make some space. Alright, where is live stream folder? There we go. Like I said, it's been a fairly clean race so far. That's a cool paint scheme for Matt Kenseth. You hear of Elsa Gate? No, what the hell is that? Oh, let's check the NFL games. Fucking the fuck Packers. Truex right behind Keselowski. Saints win in overtime over the Redskins. Texans win over the Cardinals. Oh, here goes Truex around Keselowski. Buccaneers over the Dolphins. Steelers over the Titans on Thursday night. The Chiefs over the Giants. 9-12. Was that just 3 field goals to 4 field goals? That must have been a boring game. No, I didn't hear of that, Ryan. It's weird that you brought that up out of the blue. Fantasy games. Where am I at my fantasy league? Back to my ADHD. Ooh. Thank you, Kenny Stills. Lighting up the place at the very end of the game. Holy crap. Was not expecting that. I just need Demaryius Thomas to do some stuff. Jared Cook, I need to get a little stuff, and I need Seattle's defense not to collapse, and I should win this game. This is a pretty intense matchup. Yeah, here we have... I'm 8-2, leading the league right now. Going against some guy that's 5-5. His team's doing decent, but thanks to Kenny Stills getting 31. Chris Boswell. Oh! Danica Patrick! Holy crap, her car is toast. Right front blue, it looks like. Jesus. So yeah, I got a 75-ish% chance of winning this one. How's my other league going? The one where I'm sucking right now, I'm 4-6. It looks like I should win this match. Well, this dude has like some players, yeah, that are on bye. This dude's not even trying. He's not even paying attention anymore, so I better get this win. Especially with Antonio Brown getting 32 points, I better win. Poor Danica. I do feel bad. I'm not even being sarcastic. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. I meant to go back to here. Oh, damn. Kane got involved, too. Did she blow a tire, or did she just get loose and overcorrect? Yeah, Kane kind of sliding in a little bit sideways. Almost looked like Amarola at Kansas earlier this year. Just tried to slam it on the brakes, got up in the marbles, and just kind of couldn't stop. Tough break for Danica. Well, hopefully in their respective last races, Matt Kenseth and Jr. have a little bit better luck in the long run. I'll be right back, guys. Shoot. All right, pit stops. You guys can. Talking to myself in the camera. You guys can watch me eat a salad. Kyle Larson, first off pit road, followed by Harvick, Kyle Busch, Truex, and then Keselowski. Well, Kenseth is in between Truex and Keselowski. Fuck it. I'm gonna go eat in the kitchen. Yeah, look, it's the guy who was apparently too injured to play for the rest of the season that magically got healed or something. He got cleared. Marquez. Unless you're in for That's okay. His brother, Michael Bennett on the Seahawks, blatantly lied about the Las Vegas police. Said they like harassed and assaulted him, and there's like video footage of him running away. Apparently, like Sorry, guys. Done filling my face. 10-lap shootout for the end of stage 2. Larson in the lead. Going into turns 1 and 2. Truex coming up right behind him on the outside of Harvick. Oh, there's lots of smoke from that, yeah, speedy dry shit. Harvick is right on the inside of Truex, fighting for second. And for the championship, obviously. Harvick, oh, he backed off the corner a little bit. Truex might have the momentum going on the backstretch if he gets a good run. Yep, he's got him cleared. Excuse me. Oh man, that sun is right in their face as they're going down the front stretch. Yeah, whatever adjustments they made in that pit stop for that 78 worked. Ow. I suppose this would help not make my ass not hurt. Seven to go. Truex still in second. Larson still leading, but obviously is not in contention for the championship, unfortunately. Alright, everyone's pretty single file for position right now. Everyone's saving everything they got for the final stage, obviously when it matters most. Kyle Busch, right behind Kozlowski. Jared Cook getting me some fantasy points, I see. Demarius Thomas doesn't have a single point yet, but Jared Cook's got 4 from that catch. Michael Crabtree. He's one of my favorite receivers. Alright, 4 laps to go on the stage. They're saving all their intense battling for the last stage. Yeah, the lights are officially on. Just waiting for the sun to go down. What happened to that guy? Stupid Martellus Bennett. Come on, deep pass to Jared Cook is what I'd like to see right now. All right, white flag for the final lap, or final stage. All right. Larson's got stage 1 and 2. And if the championship ended right now, Truex would win. But we got one more stage. We have to finish the race. That's right, the final part isn't considered a stage. Just considered the race. Alright, back to messing around. At Indy.
Drivers, start your engines.
Aside from Danica's little mishap, there hasn't been not too many wrecks. The 83 hit the wall early in the race, and there was a little mishap with Danica and Canon, but that's been a fairly clean race otherwise. I think I need to turn the track chassis grip up for this. I want the IndyCar's tires to be able to touch and launch them. Yes, we know what tear-offs are. Thank you for the explanation. That would be like dirt track racers. No windshield, and if shit gets on their visor, they just have to wipe it off with their gloves. Oh, we got a car down in the grass. Oh, big crash. Oh, another big crash. Oh, and we are going to crash hard. Yep. Jeez. Completely blind right there.
Clear. There's an accident in turn 4. You all right? You blew the engine.
The car climbed the wall right there. Corvette and flip. Kyle Busch, wedge adjustment, tires and fuel. Truex is first off, nice. Kyle Busch is in second, Larson third, Harvick fourth. Where's Kozlowski back in seventh? Nice. I have the temperature set a little too low. We're going a little too fast. Usually adjust the temperature to try to get the IndyCar speeds and acceleration a little closer to what the cars nowadays are capable of. I'm not a physics or racing expert by any means. I'm just going by the speeds I see on TV, just trying to match those in the game. Full turn or a full lap this time. Nope, I say 3 by 3 up in front. Nope. We are crashing. We are upside down. We have cars, people cars riding on top of cars.
We got trouble on the back straight.
Let's see what the hell happened there. Or as I was pointing out the big cluster, yeah, right here. It looked like they started wrecking. Yep, there we go. That's probably what caused it right there, yep. Oh no, that was something separate. That was like 2 separate wrecks right there. And this one sent this car over. Tunkel. That's something you never want to have happen. Rolling head first towards the inside Indy wall. I knew I saw a car end over ending in the grass. What was that dude?
Drivers, start your engines.
All right. So what is the... I mean, I saw it before, but I already forgot. Truex Jr. in first, Kyle Busch second, Kyle Larson, who's won both stages, in third, Kevin Harvick fourth, Matt Kenseth fifth, Joey Logano sixth, Brad Keselowski seventh, and just for the hell of it, the rest of the top 10 is Kurt Busch eighth, Chase Elliott ninth, and Austin Dillon. No, Jamie McMurray 10th, sorry. Got a little ahead of myself. Excellently. Adjusted that. Move this back to where I had it. There we go. Going green this time by. I don't see any lights in the chase car. You guys want to see a frontward blowover? Hit the wall. Whee! I think I actually hit that scoring tower. That probably would have been a disaster if this was real life. Oh no, I got close. Into the catch fence. Alright. Final stage. Truex in the outside line, trying to hang on to the lead. And look at that sunset, that glow in the background. And yeah, I realized that I didn't have the game screen on for that, but it wasn't too exciting. I'll show a replay after the cars get strung back out. Come on, Truex. No phantom cautions after he pulls out for a good lead either. Come on, Raiders. Stop the Patriots. Nice. Brad Keselowski. I mean, who doesn't want to see BK get drunk on live TV again? Looks like the entire track is in the shade now. No, wait, no. Right there. That little part is still in the sun. And the backstretch, yeah, never mind. There is officially less than 100 laps to go. Whoa! Look at Chase Elliott making a dive bomb on the inside of Brad Keselowski. And right behind Denny Hamlin now. Elliott should give Hamlin one more little love tap. So he knows for sure how he feels. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That was a big dive bomb to the inside there by Chase Elliott. Now he's racing Brad Keselowski really hard. Keselowski must love that. There we go. Keselowski just cleared him. Timeout in the Patriots-Raiders game. Where's my fantasy at? I'm all over the place. 82. 82 still. I don't care if the Patriots score a touchdown here, just don't have it beat a Gronkowski. Because my opponent has Gronk and Gust. Both of the Kowskis on the Patriots. About 90 laps to go in the race. $90 laps to figure out who the champion will be. 95. Alright, touchdown Patriots, but at least it wasn't a Gronk. Then sweet Gostkowski will only be able to get the 1 point for the field goal. %82 chance of winning. Keep that up. Let's see where everyone else in the league is doing. Stupid commercial still for the NASCAR race. But they got that non-stop, but with how tiny that screen is, I can't see that. It's my TV I'm watching this on is tiny. It's in the far corner of my room. And then the little NASCAR non-stop is in a tiny corner. Alright. Beer Drinkers League. Oh, damn. The two closest people to me in this league are looking at losing today, too. Still a commercial. Oh, here comes Kyle Busch making a move on Truex. Kyle Busch, now in the championship lead. Shoot. Oh, wait, here comes Truex. He doesn't have him cleared. Truex back on the outside. And Truex has him cleared now. Wow. Truex ain't giving anything up. Go back to the damn race. There's a big battle for the championship lead going on. We've seen enough commercials. Now Kyle Busch is going on the outside. Now Truex is trying to hold the inside. And now Kyle Busch has him cleared. Shoot. Come on, Truex, get him back. Just hang in there. Don't force anything. All right, come on, Truex, hang in there. Man, I'm glad I didn't start Crosby today. Oh, caution. David Starr. What? Oh, damn. Staying green. I'm surprised that there was no caution there. .42 is running that wall really close. The Ford is trying to get past the 42 to get into the top three. Kozlowski is 9th. The laps continue to wind down. All right, back to commercial. That being said, I'm going to take a quick break. 91. So the start of next NASCAR season. Yeah, it's the 500. That's what the championship race means. So the Daytona 500. Alright, lap 195 of 267. About 70 laps to go. Alright. While there's no intense battles going on right now, I'm gonna satisfy my ADHD and switch back over to this. Gotta turn the volume down just a little bit though. Come on. Truex, just hang in there. Oh, wow. That was a pretty aggressive duck down to the pits by Brad Keselowski right there. He's the first one of the four down to pit during green flags. Green flag pit stops. Alright, he's doing this right side. All four tires. 11.7 seconds. Kyle Busch has already won a cup title. I hate to break it to you, nothing here, but this would be his second. Oh, big crash. They somehow gathered it together, but then there's another one going on the backstretch. And here comes the 78. I don't follow NASCAR nearly as much as it seems like I do, but even I knew that.
Drivers, start your engines.
Big pile of bullshit. I disagree. He deserved it. He came back. He followed the rules to win the championship. And if you don't like it, blame NASCAR, not him. Can't take the championship away from him, though, just because he didn't like the rules that were in place at the time. As much as I might contradict myself when I've ranted about other years, but I'm not a Kyle Busch fan by any means, but he won that championship fair and square. I wouldn't want to see him win this one, because that means Truex wouldn't, but if he wins it fair and square. There's a caution. Into the fence. And barrel rolling. Goes Cody. Yeah, every remaining driver would be a repeat except for Truex. That's why I want to see Truex win one.
Drivers, start your engines.
What's that dude's name? Danny McBride, right? Or is that someone else I'm thinking of? Rock avoidance practice. Kind of, yeah, I guess so. I was kind of trying to recreate Scott Dixon's IndyCar crash from this year, but something's messed up with the settings. They keep crashing on their own, so yeah, I guess I'm just doing some wreck avoidance practice. God damn. Truex wasn't a cheating douchebag. Alright, now, where's that coming from? Oh, there's a crash behind me. Holy crap, a car got stuck in the wall. Now that was a crash. I want to see that car that got stuck in the wall. Two cars got stuck in the wall, jeez. Jesus. And the 12 went flying. Kyle Busch is still out front. He hasn't pitted yet, I don't think, either. God, that'd be amazing if he blew a tire right now. Is he counting on just putting them all a lap down and hoping a caution comes out right now since everyone else is pitted? He's right next to the 4. Is he racing the 4 for a lap or for position? Well, of course, yeah, you know, since you just explained all that, you know a yellow's gonna come out now. because NASCAR has their little razor blade on a timer inside some lower tier driver's car, set to go off at the right time to cut their tire and blow it. And yes, I said a razor blade on a timer. You've heard it here first. Big crash. Yeah, there's just a little mechanism inside the wheel, and when they push a button, a little tiny piston shoots out with a razor blade attached that goes into the spinning wheel and cuts it from the inside. That's how these people always blow these tires at insanely convenient times to bunch the field back up when NASCAR needs some ratings. Alright, now I'm just sounding crazy. Alright, I want to get through the first lap just so I can try to do this crash reenactment on the second lap. Because apparently you need to like thin out the field in this game on this first lap, because they all just wreck each other. And I'll wait to the second lap till they're a little bit spread out. There's one wreck. There's the second one. God damn it. Oh, there's someone upside down. Jeez, huge wreck going into the turn. Alright, I suppose I should start paying more attention to what's going on in the race, shouldn't I? Alright, here comes Larson to pit road. We are nearing 50 laps to go of the 2017 NASCAR season. It's crazy. And only another 90 days till the Daytona 500. Why has Demarius Thomas not gotten a single fucking catch? Here comes Kyle Busch coming to pit road. Come on, get caught speeding. Get caught speeding. Yep. It's time for the timed razor blade soon. The phantom caution to come out. Nice quick pit stop by Kyle. Jesus, Kyle Busch has a huge lead. Or will a caution come out? Seriously, why is Demarius Thomas not getting anything? Holy shit. The Chargers are spanking the Bills 37-7 at halftime. Patriots are shutting out the Raiders 17-0 at halftime. Bengals, Broncos. Come on, Broncos have the ball. Demarius Thomas hasn't gotten anything yet. Throw him the damn ball. Need some points. This fantasy game I'm pretty ahead in. This dude's starting to make a small comeback. If Gostkowski hits a bunch of long field goals and Gronkowski gets like another touchdown or two, that could put the guy in the lead. Man, look at that cool sunset color in the horizon in the race. Nice deep purple. It's a good band, too. Let's see if anyone on Stunod Racing is talking about the race. Of course they are. Excuse me. I just see some arguing going on, so I'm gonna get off there. There's Dale Jr. What position is he in? I'm surprised he hasn't. For everyone that whines that he gets too much attention, I'm surprised they haven't really focused on him too much during this race. Obviously, he's not running really in the front, but I mean, now they're focusing on him. Like him or hate him, you have to admit that dude was the king of super speedways in like the mid-2000s, early to mid-2000s. That was something special to watch when it was going on. It's exactly what I said when I did the race earlier. I just wanted to finish the damn race and run all the laps. Alright, when's that phantom caution gonna come out? I thought for sure that I wasn't paying attention enough. I thought for sure Harvick was Busch was leading. But now Truex is. that 42 laps to go? Yeah. Man, this is gonna come down to the wire. Come on, Truex. Yeah, Kyle Busch is making up ground with the fresher tires, but they're only going to be really fresh for so long before they're going to start being worn for him. As long as Truex can hang on to his with old tires, Kyle Busch's aren't going to be fresh forever, and he's still 10 seconds back. No! There's the caution, the phantom caution. The timed razor blade came out. Yep. Just a little piston right inside the wheel. Right into the inside of the sidewall of the tire. Well, whether I'm going to like the champion or not, that yellow just means one thing. We're going to have a hell of an exciting restart right here. They should have a NASCAR series where they have, like, grappling hook guns and, like, oil slicks that they can drop. Oh, man. Poor Broncos. They're losing to the Bengals. Well, then again, the Packers were, too. But then again, the Packers had Aaron Rodgers when they made that comeback. Shoot. Alright, I am a good 30 points ahead of my opponent in the fantasy sound, or the fantasy game, but still plenty of time left. I need Kelvin Benjamin, Rob Gronkowski, and Steve Gostkowski not to get anything else. I need Matt Ryan to suck tomorrow. I need Demaryius Thomas to get one damn catch, Jared Cook to get another few catches, and Seattle's defense to get a lot of points tomorrow. I should have a big enough cushion. And they're coming down pit road, all the championship contenders. Alright, come on, Truex, be fast here. Or I should say your crew. Be fast, be quick. No men over the wall too quickly. Nice and quick, no mistakes. Alright, first side is done within 5 seconds, that's good. Alright, come on, 11.2, nice. Not too bad. Get off, nice, he's first. And then Harvick, and Kyle Busch, Logano, Larson, Hamlin, Keselowski, Kenseth, Elliott, and Boyer. Top 10 off pit road. Whew. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's right. I hit 22,000 subscribers this morning. Awesome. Oh man, how many laps do we have to go? This is gonna get intense. There's gonna be people making some aggressive moves on this next restart. We got 37 laps to go. About somewhere between 35 and 30 by the time the yellow is done. Oh man. Just don't pull a Carl Edwards and block way too aggressively too early and take yourself out. That stupid commercial where the drumsticks keep getting faster. This is... Man. I just can't even wait to see what's going to happen right here. Cowboys and Eagles, that should be a good game. Whew. Man, I'm getting the butterflies waiting to see what's going to happen right here. .35 laps left in the 2017 NASCAR season, as well as Dale Jr. as well as possibly Matt Kenseth's career. Oh, yep, here's what I was talking about. Jeez, I still need to properly try to recreate that. I tried once, but didn't go too well. Jeez, those are 3 hard hits. In that inside wall first, then it rear-ended by that one car, and then into that outside wall. This isn't going to be the crazy 2016 S caution. You never know. Oh, Truex is on the outside. He opted to be on the outside. Here we go, guys. Pace car's in. Green flag, and Truex gets a nice jump. Here comes Brad Keselowski, diving down, making it 3 wide. And everyone seems to have it gathered through the turns. Truex has a nice lead. Logano's in second. Harvick is right behind Logano in third. And Joey Logano's racing Harvick for second. Harvick and Logano racing side by side, racing each other hard. That's probably what Truex wants to see in his rearview mirror. The more they're fighting each other, the more he's got time to slip away from both of them. Oh, Harvick got cleanly past him. Both Truex and Harvick are running that low line. Seemed like Truex was favoring the high line most of the race, but he's diving down to the low line now that he's got fresher tires. Might as well. You heard it there. Exactly the same speed between Harvick and Truex. And look at that. Kyle Busch lurking right behind Logano in 4th place. 2 spots behind Harvick. "31 laps to go." Now, Harvick's going a little higher up in the groove in the turns, it looks like. He's trying to work the middle line, whatever you want to call it. He's got a good run that time. He's right behind him. Now it looks like Truex is going up high to try to maybe change his groove, disrupt the air, or just flat out block Harvick. Whatever he did, it worked. He widened the gap coming out of turn 4. Now they're both going back down to the low line. Seems like wherever Harvick's going, Truex is kind of going in front of him. 30 laps to go. Is Rick Allen going to yell aggressive goes around? Awesome. Keep Logano, yeah, in front of Kyle Busch. Keep Busch behind Logano. That's what I want to see. I'd love to see Harvick and Truex battle for the championship. Just keep Busch out of it. All right, looks like Truex is widening his gap a little bit more. Excuse me. Man, Kyle Busch is getting really close to that outside line. Doesn't seem to be working either. He's kind of losing a little bit of ground to Logano. He's a good 3-4 seconds behind Truex now. Yeah, of course, now they go to commercial. Of course, I got the NASCAR nonstop with the little tiny screen on in the corner. All right, we are coming up on 25 laps to go. Was it me, or did it look like Truex got a little loose in that turn? Or was I just imagining that wiggle that I saw? Looks like Harvick's gaining a little bit. Do some more wreck avoidance. Not now when there's only 25 laps to go in the race. I want to pay full attention to this. During the long green flag runs, when everyone was just kind of waiting and making occasional moves here and there, that was fine to kind of do something else in the meantime. Oh, here comes Kyle Busch. He just passed Logano. Kyle Busch is officially past Logano. Where's Brad Keselowski? He's back in 6th still. It's not looking good for Brad Keselowski right now unless another caution comes out. Kyle Busch is about 2.7 seconds back, according to that thing. .4 seconds back. Shit, Kyle Busch is gaining. Come on, Truex, just make each lap quicker than the last. Got some lap traffic coming up on. Maybe you can pin Kevin Harvick and get a decent lead with one of these lap cars. We're not going to have a Ryan Preece situation here, are we? Better not, because all these cars are now a lap down. They better all get the blue flag. And do you think the next phantom caution is? I hope never. Hope they let him race clean until the end. This is going to be exciting between Harvick and Truex if they let him go. 22 to go. Man, Harvick is gaining. Slowly but surely. And Kyle Busch is 2 seconds back. Holy crap. If he keeps gaining at the rate he has, he might catch him. He was 2.4 seconds back like 3 laps ago. He gained like nearly half a second in like 3 or 4 laps. Come on. It looks like Truex is doing best riding that middle lane. Here comes Kyle Busch. Don't rule him out. He's right there. Shoot, he's gaining. Come on, scrape the wall, Kyle Busch. Slow yourself down. He's within 2 seconds now. 20 laps to go. Yeah, when's the next... when's the next razor blade? Flat tire. Or some guy with a little blowgun. Just aiming at the driver's tires. Oh, he got a decent... He's got some lap cars between him and Harvick. Truex does right now. Not necessarily. Damn, Kyle Busch is gaining. Well, just as long as Kyle Busch still needs to get past Kevin Harvick, which looks like he's trying right here on the outside. He's going up high. Actually, no, Harvick's easily gonna still have him cleared in this turn. Now here comes Kyle Busch. Jesus, he is booking. Come on, Truex, you need to change up your line. Whatever you're doing isn't working. You need to be faster. That's a good theory. Maybe the 4 almost let the 18 go on purpose to try to have the 78 and the 18 battle each other so hard they crash each other. Now the 78's running high. Run the wall. That's what I said. You need to change your line. You need to be faster. Just as long as you don't graze the wall, you should be fine running that wall. Jesus, Kyle Busch is right there. He's within a second now. Jeez, this is getting intense. Kyle Busch is going low that time. Alright, yeah, move over lapped cars. Jesus, Kyle Busch is right there. Here comes the 42. Holy crap, the 42 is booking. So you gonna shake things up? Is he gonna win? Here comes the 18. He's getting close. Holy crap. Man, the 18 is strong on this green flag run. Whatever adjustments they made is working. There we go. Good turn there. Man, this is getting intense. Holy crap. Come on, Larson. Just accidentally touch Kyle Busch and accidentally let him get a tire rub. Kyle Busch is going low. 12 laps to go. Truex should have the better momentum coming out of the turn. There we go. Just keep running nice, smooth, fast laps in that high lane. Just as long as you don't make a mistake. As long as no stupid lapped car gets in your way. Just keep running those nice, quick laps. 11 to go. Nice. Just keep that gap. Just nice, quick laps in that high line. Just don't look in your mirror. And the 48 is getting, or 42 is getting closer to Kyle Busch. There we go. Kyle Larson was a little bit faster that lap. He got a little bit of a gap going. Ten laps to go. Jesus Christ. I can't watch. He's a little too close to the wall right there. That was close. Nine laps to go. Man, he is right there. Just he isn't really gaining anything though. He's right there, but he's still about a half second back. Just keep running the good laps you're running now. Every time Kyle Busch tries to dive down in a lower lane, he's able to gain a little bit of ground in the turn, but not able to get back on the straights. Shit, he's right there. He's 3/10 back. Oh. Alright, got more lapped cars coming up. Stay out of the way. There we go. There we go. Nice, good run coming off of 4 by Truex. I mean, Kyle keeps trying to force that inside line to try to gain some ground, but Truex has the faster momentum coming out of the turns, staying on that outside line. Just don't pay attention to Kyle Busch. Just keep running that outside line and get a good run coming out of the turn. There you go. There you go. Come on, 6 to go. Coming across the start and finish line for 6 to go. Just keep Running those nice quick laps in that outside line. Shoot, we got some more lapped cars coming up. Looks like there's 2 wide lap traffic coming up. I mean, Kyle Busch is still right there, but he's still 0.3 of a second back. He's not really gaining anything. As long as Truex keeps running the laps that he is. Oh, no. Now here comes Kyle Busch in the high line, and Truex is down low a little bit. He wasn't able to do anything, though. Truex actually pulled away a little bit after that. Come on, Truex, don't change your lane now when it's been working. 78's trying low again, but once again, Truex should be faster out of the turn. 4 laps to go. Just don't change what you've been doing. It's been working. He's not really gaining anything. Kyle Busch is trying to hug the bottom, but his tires probably aren't fresh enough. Yeah, he's drifting back up the track and losing ground once he gets onto the straightaway. Now here comes Larson right behind him. Yeah, he lost a lot of ground. He's losing a lot of ground in the straightaways trying to fight to the bottom. He's trying to force the bottom of the track, but he just doesn't have the tires. All right, move out of the way, lap traffic. Move out of the way, lapped car. All right, come on, 42. Make a move. He just bumped him. That actually might have helped. Give him a little bit of a run into the turn. Two to go. Come on, Truex. Just 2 more strong laps. Just stay near the outside, but not too close to the wall. Just no mistakes. Just keep all these lapped cars out of the way. Got some lapped cars coming up. Final lap. The 2017 NASCAR season. Truex in the lead by about 0.3 of a second, 0.4. Just get these lapped cars out of the fucking way. Kyle Busch has a run, but not enough. Kyle Busch is going low. He's trying really hard one last time. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Here comes Truex. He's got it. Truex wins the championship. Congratulations, man. Now out of the final 4, he's got 1 too. Congratulations, Truex. That was a hell of a battle by Kyle at the end. He made it fucking exciting. Man. Whew. My heart is racing. Well, he deserved it. He had a hell of a season. Just wouldn't have been fitting if anyone else other than him won it. Nice. Man, that was so intense. Let's see that burnout. Holy crap. Whew. Man, my heart's still racing. Awesome. That's awesome. Go Truex. I don't know. I know I've got IndyCar sounds, but I don't care. Yeah, I saw that in last night's race, too. Yep. You like the IndyCar sounds with the cup car? This is a 2013 version of the track, guys. I don't know of a 2017 one that exists, or 16. Awesome. Congrats, Truex. All right, only 3 months till the 500, guys. Where did Junior finish, and Kenseth, for that matter? Wouldn't have been fitting if it was anyone else. Not gonna lie, as happy as I am that Truex won, I'm kind of sad we don't get to see Brad Keselowski drunk again. On a hell of a dominating season by the number 78. You can now say he's a NASCAR champion. Now each of the final four have one each. Kyle Busch has one, Harvick has one, Brad Keselowski has one, and now Truex has one. Alrighty guys, I probably gotta get going. Depending on how I'm feeling, I might do a couple random streams later tonight. If not, I will probably be back tomorrow. Congrats again to Martin Truex Jr., to William Byron and Christopher Bell, all for your respective championships this weekend. Only 3 months till Daytona, and since the NASCAR season is now done, I officially don't have any schedule I need to do my streams on. I can just do them as frequently as I want, and any kind I want. And I'm going to actually, now that the NASCAR season is done, be trying to do a lot more live streams. So, stay tuned for that. Let me know your suggestions for videos down in the comments. Hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Congrats again to Truex. Thanks again for watching, guys. Catch you later. Peace.